creativity? Is it making things? Is it the cutting out of paper? Or the application of paint? No. Creativity is the idea that inspires all of it. Creativity is the fuel that causes the logs to burn. Creativity is that spark that makes you want to go do something with your hands, with your talents, and with your mind. That's creativity. And the more that we can embrace creativity, the more we can look at it that way, well, the more creative we become. On some level, we are born with a certain degree of creativity. I mean, think about it. Think about, as a child, dangling keys, how often you reach for them, the curiosity, the moment where we were too young to really understand anything, and so we reached, we grabbed, we rolled, we made mistakes. We can call that just growing up, or we can really look at that as more of creative problem solving. And I think we lose sight of that as we get older in life. I think we lose sight that creativity is and should be a learning process just as well as anything else. And we should remember how to get back to that inherent creativity that we're all born with. I think it helps us in life. I think it helps us grow, solve problems, and embrace situations that could be overwhelming or maybe make us feel overwhelmed. And through creativity, I think we solve a lot of problems and come up with better solutions to everyday problems. I think, though, what we fail to recognize, and my personal point of view, is that creativity isn't necessarily what we do. It's not whether we paint or sculpt or draw. I think that creativity goes beyond those. To me, creativity is a mindset. It's a frame of reference. In other words, how we look at the world and how we approach the world. If we're not creative in those arenas, then how can we expect to be creative when we do pick up our favorite tools, paint, draw, sculpt, shoot videos? So for me, creativity is more of a mindset, an approach. How can we employ more creativity into our lives? Well, I think it begins with just how we wake up and how we approach our days. I also think it comes with breaking ourselves out of simple habits and routines that we do and take for granted every day. I think it can be as abstract as taking a different route to work, or as simple as just having a different kind of toast for breakfast. I think on many levels, creativity can be many things each and every day, and we can utilize creativity in many ways each and every day. Not just to be artistic or to solve problems, but to also stretch ourselves in new directions, stretch ourselves in new boundaries, and take things in another route. Just think about how you relax in the afternoons. Can you not be more creative with that? Can you not try something new, something different? I think the key to using creativity every day is truly a willingness to stretch ourselves in new directions. And also, creativity certainly involves art. But I think we sometimes may need to redefine art. My great small example I was given one time is that for many, a job well done can be considered art, just as much as a painting or a sculpture. And so I think it's important that as we redefine creativity, and its roles in our lives, then maybe we should also redefine art and the role of art in our lives. So regardless of what you do, you can be creative. A guy named Tony Hawk changed the game of skateboarding. He invented new tricks, he brought it to a new level, and suddenly we had people excelling on 4 wheels. And in the world of design, a gentleman by the name of Stephen Sagmeister started challenging just what that could be through experience, things you could touch, hold, and feel. And in my own life, I had a wonderful mentor by the name of Bill Grant, and he taught me that design was much more than the things I was making. It was about how I made others feel, about how the work I created touched people in ways that went beyond just looking, beyond just visual. And that was the beginning of what creativity really could be, not only for me, but everything I embraced in this life. Pay attention to how you define creativity, and then find a way to always capture your creative ideas. Look below in the links for the apps that I use to capture them on the go. And after that, try to employ creativity into your life in ways that you just haven't thought about. Try to employ it to solve problems that you didn't think about solving with creativity. Think about all the methods and means that creativity can serve in your life, and then try to put that into place and make it work for you each and every day. Beyond that, just go get creative. Challenge yourself to think of new ideas. And tune in each week and I'll offer more insights and tips into creativity, making things, and doing more. So please subscribe, comment below, and live it out. Get creative, and let's make something together.